Flame On. The Human Torch has ignited the big screen multiple times, each portrayal adding fuel to the fiery legacy of one of Marvel's most beloved heroes. 1994, The Torch That Never Was, Jay Underwood. Before Chris Evans set fire to the role, Jay Underwood's take on Johnny Storm was part of the infamous 1994 Fantastic Four film, never officially released to theaters. With a shoestring budget and a movie that ultimately served as a rights-holder strategy, Underwood's fiery portrayal of the hothead hero is now mostly remembered as a lost piece of superhero history. It's a fascinating glimpse into how the franchise almost went down a very different path. Sure, it didn't see the light of day, but the commitment to a live-action Johnny is hard to ignore. 2005, Flame On. Chris Evans ignites the role. Fast forward to 2005, and we get Chris Evans' breakout role as Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four. His cocky, rebellious, and endlessly charismatic portrayal made Evans the perfect fit for Marvel's most fiery character. Though the movie's reception was mixed, Evans' performance left a lasting impact on fans, making Johnny Storm one of the most memorable characters of that era. Of course, this also set the stage for Evans' legendary rise to fame, but it's hard to forget the sheer energy he brought to this role. 2007, Still on Fire. Evans returns for round 2. Returning to the role 2 years later, Evans took things up a notch in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. With the stakes higher, the tone a little more serious, and a greater focus on team dynamics, Evans' Johnny still shone with his lighthearted humor and his irresistible charisma. The dynamic with the Fantastic team deepened, and Evans managed to balance both the comedic and heroic aspects of Johnny in a way that continued to make the character feel alive, fun, and of course, on fire. 2011, Torch from the Past, a synthezoid surprise. A fun Easter egg in Captain America: The First Avenger gave a nod to the classic Human Torch, but this time in the form of an original synthezoid. While not the Johnny Storm we all know, this nod to the first ever Human Torch from the 1940s comics had fans gasping for more. The synthezoid was a precursor to the more famous Johnny Storm, blending retro comic history with the evolving Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a clever homage that proves the Torch's legacy runs deep. 2015, A New Kind of Flame. Michael B. Jordan's take. The 2015 Fantastic Four reboot brought a fresh take on Johnny Storm, this time played by Michael B. Jordan. A bold and controversial recasting, Jordan brought a new edge to the character, grounding him with an authenticity that helped shape the film's more modern and gritty tone. While the movie itself received its fair share of criticism, Jordan's Johnny stood out, offering a unique, youthful energy that gave fans a totally new perspective on the fiery hero. 2024, Flashback Flame. Evans returns in Deadpool and Wolverine. In a fun meta twist, Chris Evans reprised his role as the Human Torch in the 2024 Deadpool and Wolverine movie. This cameo was a geeky nod to Evans' past, as Deadpool famously jokes about his multiple superhero roles. Seeing Evans back in action as Johnny Storm, even briefly, felt like the perfect, humorous send-off to his portrayal of the character. The movie's unique blend of comedy and action made this cameo both a treat and a fan service moment that brought a smile to the faces of everyone who remembered him as the original Torch. 2025, Torchbearer. Joseph Quinn takes the flame. The latest casting surprise brings Joseph Quinn into the fold as Johnny Storm in the upcoming The Fantastic Four: First Steps movie. As Marvel fans eagerly anticipate this new chapter, Quinn's portrayal promises to bring a fresh and electrifying take on the character. With Quinn's rising fame following Stranger Things, many are curious to see how he'll balance Johnny's brash personality with the emotional depth we're expecting in this new iteration. His take on the Torch could ignite a whole new era for the team. The Human Torch is more than just a fiery hero. He represents the burning spirit of adventure, the spark of rebellion, and the ever-present drive for self-discovery. Each portrayal has lit a different path for the character, reflecting the times and the evolving vision of what it means to be a hero. As Johnny Storm's flames flicker across different iterations, they remind us that heroes, like fire, can take on many forms, but their heart remains the same. What does the future hold for this blazing figure? Only time will tell. But as the torch continues to burn, so too does the flame of possibility. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and become a channel member for more. That's it, geeks. Always remember to enjoy your watch.